everybody. Welcome to secondmanleadership.com. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. We have reached 500 people. So thank you so much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bar, and watch my videos because I have 15,000 views of all my videos. So I want to say thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching my videos to get those views. I really appreciate it. It's encouragement to me to produce videos like this. Granted, I am not the best YouTube person out there. I'm not well spoken. I sometimes don't have complete sentence, complete thoughts, but I do have compassion. I have compassion of being a second man leader. I have compassion of being a great leader. I have compassion to teach you guys how to be leaders, how to self-esteem. So I'm asking you to hit subscribe, like, what you guys need to do. But I want to talk about a subject is how to choose a leader and why you need one. I'm going to give you 5 things, just 5 things, not 15, not 10, not 15, just 5 things of what to look for when you choose a leader. I'll see you on the other side. You guys are back. Thank you so much. I have been taping all night long, and I'm hoping this to be my final take. So I am looking forward to teaching you, to show you the 5 things to look for in finding a leader. My name is David. I'll be hosting you tonight of how to choose a leader and why you need one. But there's a book that somebody gave me. It's called Peaks and Valleys. Peaks and Valley. It's a book that you must have in your leadership library, or even that you can just have it for your personal use, or you can have it of learn to become a better family man, or learn if you have a self-esteem issue or your needs motivation. Here we go, motivation. Grab this book, Peaks and Valleys, and as you open up, it says, "Making a good and bad times work for you at work and in life." And that's just the bulk of the book. But I like the first chapter of it. The first chapter is feeling low in a valley. Everybody gets low in the valley. Everybody gets worry in the valley. Everybody gets stressed in the valley. Everybody will have hit hard times. And maybe you're the person that are having a low in the valley. Grab this book. I will have the link down below to Amazon. I will have the link to the audio version of it. I have a link to the Kindle version of it, or the link to paperback. But, don't take my word for it about this book. Read the reviews. Click on that link down below and go to and read the reviews. See why it's a 5-star rating. I can sit there and talk about this book and try to sell the book, but the best way for you to do this is click on the link down below. It'll take you directly to Amazon. Amazon is a shopping center, or shopping where you shop at. And I like the audio version of it myself, but Peaks and Valleys. And you're going to struggle while you're in the valley. And that's it. I like the Proverbs I heard in the Bible. I think it goes like this. They I walk through the shadow of death, for I feel no evil. And that word shadow. And I ask myself, who's producing that light to make that shadow? And I would just begin to thinking, if I just stay on my path and get through the valley and go towards that light, everything's going to be all right. If you're having a leadership issue and you're stuck in the valley, then grab some books, grab some audios, find a way to motivate you. Go towards that light. Don't stop being leaders. Don't stop being yourself. Walk on that path. Go through the obstacles. Head towards the light, and everything's going to be fine. why did I don't know why I don't know why I mentioned that. I don't know. Maybe if there's somebody out there needs it. I just don't know. But why are we here? How to choose a leader and why you need one. Number one thing that I look for in somebody to take my spot or train somebody to be leaders is loyalty. We don't have loyalty hardly anymore today. Everybody's after everybody. You can't really take a video of yourself and have an open discussion because people around you might take it a negative way, or your friends, went against you because you said something. That's not loyalty. I mean, we just lost that today. You can't make a handshake anymore. You gotta have paperwork and attorneys drawn up, and there's just no loyalty anymore. If you do find somebody to help to mold as leaders, if there are loyalty to you, they're going to be loyalty to the organization. They're going to be loyalty to your supervisor. They're going to be loyalty to the coworkers. They're going to be loyalty to the friends around them. Loyalty in their homes. There's not any loyalty in their homes anymore. Loyalty is a very hard character trait to find in people today. So if you find a person that's very loyalty, man, I grab it. Start training them. Try to mold them as leaders, because I'm looking for somebody to take my spot so I can move up in the ladder, or I can sit there and grab somebody and help me with that specific task so I can work on another task. I'm always looking for a person to lead a task so I can move on to another task. So loyalty is a big part of a character trait that I look for in picking out to choose a leader. Second one, I want to say a mission statement. Do they live by a mission statement? Do they live by the mission statement of the organization? Do they have that mission statement posted in their office, or they have that mission statement memorized? If they live by a mission statement, and that means they're thinking about that mission. How can I accomplish that mission? What kind of decision do I need to make to improve that mission? Or is what I'm about to do, is that works along with the mission statement? Every great company has a mission statement, and a great person will live by that mission statement. That's why you work there, right? If you don't enjoy where you work at, that means you're not enjoying the mission statement. If you're always complaining about the mission statement, then you need to find another work. There's so many jobs out there you can find. But that's why it's so important that I want to find somebody that believes in that mission statement. So number one, I said they are loyal. Number two, I said they need to understand the mission statement. Number three, overall operation. They need to understand the overall operation. They need to understand how the person feels when they clean the buildings, or they know how to clean the buildings, or they understand how the landscaping goes, and they know the frustration of the landscaping. They know how the administration portion of the business goes, or they know how the logistics portion of it goes in the business. They got to understand the whole operation of the business. Same thing as church. They need to understand how the individual goes through when they clean buildings, or landscaping, or administration, or the overall operation. You can look at a person, and if they have understand the whole operation, that means they're going to be great leaders. For me, if I see trash on the ground, I'll pick it up, and because I know how it feels to clean buildings. If I see weeds in the cracks, and I scoop it up. I know it's like being a landscaper. If somebody's struggling in administrations or logistics, I know how to fix those. I understand the overall operation. So that's what you need to look for, a person that understands the overall operation. Number four, trainable. They need to be trainable to take your spots. Granted, we have a lot of leaders out there are just not trainable. They're so set in their ways in leadership. You need to find somebody that is trainable. You need to find somebody that you could train in that specific task, so you can walk away. You can find somebody to take your spot, your shoes, so you can move up on the ladder. They have to be trainable. What if they're not trainable? That's a good question. What if they're not trainable? Then train them to be trainable. I train them to be loyal. I train them to understand the mission statement. Train them to understand the overall operation. Work with them. That's what's so neat about second man leadership. You get to teach people to be leaders. You get to people to be teach them to be trainable. You get to work with them. You get to teach them loyalty and teach them mission statements and teach them the overall operation. That's what's so neat about being a leader or a manager or even that, just a regular everyday Joe. You're not a leadership person, but you could train people to help them. You could be a life coach, and you could teach trainable. The last but least is heart. They need to have heart. What do you mean by having a heart? If they sit there and really messed up, and they come to you and they say, you know what, I blew it, I messed up, and this is what I did wrong, and this is how I'm going to fix it. They have heart. If they're willing to come up to you and say, I blew it and this is how I fix it, I am sorry, and they went out and fixed it and they made it better, that's heart. If they see somebody struggling in their duties at work or in a church or something, and they go out and give them a helping hand, it says, what can I do to help you? That's heart. What I said in a previous statement, if you see them picking up trash, helping the folks around the buildings, or picking up weeds and helping the folks around the landscape, they have heart. Or they go get a cup of coffee for someone, they have heart. And they walk in and they just give it all, 100%, even 110%. They don't use the 80-20 rule, they just go out and give 100% day after day. That's heart. And that's why I enjoy teaching. That's why I enjoy doing YouTube. I have a heart to teach people to be second man leadership. I have a heart to teach people to get out of the valley. I have a heart of showing compassion to folks that are struggling in life. And that's why I probably have so many subscribers or views. People see that compassion. People see that heart. People see what I can do. So number one, I said talk about loyalty. Number two, I said look for people that understand the mission statement. Number three, they understand the overall operation. Number four, they're trainable. Number five, they have heart. That's how you choose leaders. You take those 5 things and find somebody and to help them become leaders. Use those 5 guidelines to do that. Use those 5 steps. I see a person that is loyal. I see a person that understands the mission statement. I see they understand the overall operation. They're trainable. They have heart. Then you have somebody that loves to be leaders. You have someone that loves to take your spot. And that's what's so neat about being second man leadership. And don't forget the book. All right, the links are down below. You can click on it. That'll take you directly to Amazon. And please subscribe. Please write your comments, views, likes. Like I said, I'm not the best YouTube person in the world, but I have compassion. I have heart. I enjoy teaching. And I think next week we'll talk about my best books that you can get on Amazon. I don't know. We'll see how everything goes. It is hitting my 15-minute mark. So I just want to sign off and say thank you so much for watching me and listening to me. Just listening, I guess. All right, comments down below. Subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.